Hey, couch potatoes. Welcome to another episode of On the Sofa with me, your girl, Lil Sonya. Come in, take a seat, and let's get the conversation started. Hey, couch potatoes. Welcome to another episode of On the Sofa with your girl, me, Lil Sonya. And today we have the pleasure of having on the sofa with us, Miss Tracy K. Hey, Tracy, how you doing today, girlfriend?
Hey, Sonia, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing amazing. Glad to have you here on the
Good.
sofa with us today. So,
Thank
Tracy,
you.
I don't know if you ever had a chance to watch any of the episodes, but as an icebreaker, I like to ask my guests starting off to choose a number no greater than your current age and let the audience know what that number is when you're ready.
Okay. 4.
Number 4. This is going to be a
Mm-hmm.
good one. So, Tracy, let me and the audience know how 4-year-old Tracy ties into the Tracy that's sitting on the sofa with us today.
4-year-old Tracy has been through a lot of things at that age specifically,
Okay.
and it has made her the woman that she is today. The woman that want to speak up, the woman that express herself, and the way that I express myself. So yeah, that's what 4 has done to me.
Tell us a little bit about that woman.
That woman that I am right now.
Yes, ma'am.
She's been through a lot, Sonia. You hear me? A lot of heartbreaks, a lot of headaches, a lot of, things in life, a lot of trials and turbulences. But look, I made it out, with a
Yes.
positive mind. I made it out with manifestation, with prayer. And yeah, I'm doing great right now.
Wonderful. Amazing. I'm glad to hear you made it out because a lot of us don't.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of
I
us
know.
don't. So, Tracy, you're a lash tech content creator. Let's get
Mhm.
into it. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur? What inspired you to start content creating?
So to be an entrepreneur, I never liked working for people. I was never good with being an employee. Girl, I would show up late. I would be in the parking lot looking at my bills like, do I really need this job? Like I would just call off pretty much twice a week. I'm serious. Like I would call off a lot. And I just don't like working for somebody else's dream when I can live mine. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like I was not put on this earth to live somebody else's dream. So yeah.
So, at
You have
what
another
point did you
question?
decide I'm gone? I'm done with working for other people.
Before I had my son, I felt like I didn't want to put him in daycare, first of all, because I don't trust nobody with my kids like that because of things that happened to me when I was 4. And
Okay.
yeah, that was mainly the reason. Like before I had my son, so I was about 19, I decided that, I wanted to work for myself and I just didn't want to work for the man anymore.
That was an early age to make that decision. I'm proud of you.
I know it was. Thank you.
Tell the audience some of the steps you took at becoming an entrepreneur. Like, did you go to school? Did you get some training? Any type of business certificates? How
Hmm.
did you get started?
Well, I went to school in Belgium because that's where I was born and
Okay.
raised. I went to school, esthetician school, and then I took about 4 lash trainings. And then I just concentrated on being a lash technician, an eyelash technician.
Okay. And how
Mhm.
did you start at home? Did you have like a home-based business or did you
Always at
move
home.
into a shop?
Always at home.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
always at
And
home.
where are
I
you
never went to the
located
shop.
now?
Right now, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. We just moved from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
But I'm not working here as a lash tech at all. I'm just working on my content creating here in Charlotte. But I do go back every 2 to 3 weeks to Cleveland, Ohio to do my clients' eyelashes.
Oh, nice. So you're
Hmm.
traveling eyelash
Yes.
tech.
Yes.
Beautiful. And how much does that run your clients, if you don't mind me asking?
What do you mean?
Price wise, for you to travel back and forth.
I
Do you
still
charge them anything additional or
no.
no?
No, they just know, they just know to tip me a little more because I have to travel. But no, I
Okay.
don't. I'm just grateful that, they stuck with me and they're patient to wait for me to come back every 2 to 3 weeks and stay faithful. And that's all that matters. I don't want to charge more.
That's beautiful.
I would like to, but I can't.
That's beautiful. And
Yeah.
is the commute, how's the commute traveling back
So
and forth?
At first, I would travel with my whole family. So my husband and the children will just drive like 8 hours back to Cleveland. We did it about 3 times. And it started being very overwhelming for everybody because after an 8 hour drive, most times 2 hours later or 3 hours later, I had to be in the shop, in my friend's shop. And
Exhausting.
yeah, it was just too exhausting. So it's been 2 times now that I went back to Cleveland just flying, and it's about an hour and 8 minutes to get there. So it's just so much easier for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
And when did you get into content creating? What made you get into content creating?
Actually, I just got into content creating
Okay.
about, I think, a month ago, maybe a month and a few days ago. Yeah.
And how's that going for you?
It's going amazing. It's going great. I'm receiving a lot of love. I'm being cussed out too, but that's okay. But I'm receiving a lot of love, and that's all I'm concentrating on.
You know that cussing out comes with the territory. You get the
I know.
good and the bad, and so I'm glad you're concentrating on the focusing on the positive.
Always.
So, as a
Always.
content creator, what kind of content are you putting out?
So I like to give advice to people because a lot of people, with my clients, they love to come and just talk to me and to, because I really speak life into people and people love that about me. So I like to give advice like relationship advice or just life, advice, and also comedy with my husband. We love to laugh and watch comedy. So we were like, why don't we just start making people laugh? Because we love to do that. We're always laughing, me and him. And yeah, I would say that like advice and comedy.
Because I follow you on TikTok, and you are putting out some good content.
Thank you.
Where did Married AF come from? We all know what AF mean, but where did the
Right.
title come from? Who came up with it?
Uh, I believe it was him. It was him because there's something that I want to put out there, but it's something else AF. And he was like, why don't you make the page Married AF? And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like my husband is great with stuff like that. So yeah, it was him actually. Yeah.
So, do you primarily focus on marriages and relationships, both you and your husband,
Yes.
giving that advice and finding funny ways to give that advice,
Yes.
of
Yes.
course? Let us in on some of your secrets at staying in a sound marriage. I've been married for 20 years, so it's
Wow.
always nice to hear other people's experiences and their secrets.
Our secret. So we've only been married for a year now.
Okay.
October 23rd was actually our first year anniversary. We've
Happy
been together.
anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you. We've been together for almost 2 years. November 22nd,
Okay.
20th. It's going to be 2 years. Well, it's a complicated story, Sonia. It's really not short.
We got time. We only 8 minutes
Okay.
in. Spill the tea.
Okay. So when I met my husband, so listen, I met my husband on November 20th of 2022. December 21st, so a month and a day later, I'm finding out that I'm pregnant.
Oh wow.
Yes, a month and a day later. And mind you, this is his first child.
Oh
I
wow.
already had 2 children from 2 previous relationships. This man didn't have no children at all. Always wanted to be a dad, but it just didn't happen. And we met, and a month later, I was pregnant.
It's
So
like it was meant.
yes, it was. It really, it was. It definitely was. It definitely was. Yeah. So yeah, a month and a day later, I was pregnant. So everything went really, really, really fast. We had our baby in August. He proposed early October, and then we got married 2 weeks after that because my mom had came to see us and take care of me and the children at the end of my pregnancy. And because she was there, we felt like it was the best time to get married was when she was there.
Oh.
Yeah. So that was great. That was great.
Now is your mom still in Belgium?
Yes, she is with my father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's a beautiful story.
Thank you.
It really is. So do you mind sharing with the audience some of the things that you've transpired throughout your life that built your strength and just made you the woman that you are? Because you said you went through a lot and a lot of
Mhm.
chaotic things. Did you want to share some of that with the audience?
I don't mind. I just have to think about what I'm willing to share with them.
Got you.
But yeah, I don't mind. Like I said, I was raised by both my parents, very loving parents, both of them. Like my dad is an amazing father. My mom is an amazing woman. My mom is like perfect to me, honestly. I know
That's
nobody's
beautiful.
perfect, but my mom is like, she's just the nicest person you can meet on this earth. Like just a good heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like everybody that meets her instantly, even though they don't speak the language, they don't understand each other, they just know that she's just a beautiful soul. So I was raised in a two-parent household, and I feel like I've had a lot of challenges dating people because most people that I guess I was attracted to didn't have the same upbringing as me. You know what I
hmm
mean? So I had my values, and I felt like my values were the best values. And they came with their values, and I would kind of like try to tell them, but hey, I come from the two-parent household. Like you should listen to me. I know better, but it don't work like that. So that's something
that's
that I had
true.
to work to learn down the line, and adjust to. And I think that I'm such an open-minded person now that I'm sorry I got lost.
That's
Uh
okay.
but
Take your time.
I'm a very, very, very open-minded person. Oh my God, where was I going with this? Because you
We
asked something.
we were talking about traumas and chaos in your life that led you to be the woman you are today, the strength builders.
Okay, yeah. So because people open up to me and tell me their life experiences, I understand that we're all different. We're all different
Yes.
kinds of humans with all different kind of life experiences, and I'm starting to understand that I'm not going to judge somebody for the way they are right now. I have to understand where they come from. You know what I
hmm
mean? To understand what made them who they are today. And that's something that's like my biggest strength, honestly. Like I'm very, very good at reading people. I'm very good at reading energies and understanding people. And that's what I love to share with the world. I really do.
So are you building off of that? Are you because like I'm good at the same thing. I'm very spiritual. You should
Hmm.
be building off of that.
You're right.
If that's your purpose and that's what makes you feel fulfilled, you
Yes.
should be building off of that.
You're
That should be
absolutely
a
right.
part of your content as well.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. I kind of share here and there, but I feel like I'm still kind of camera shy for now. It don't seem like it on camera, but I kind of am. You know what I mean? I'm not a shy person now. Don't take me wrong. I didn't say that. But sometimes I'm like, are people gonna like this? Are they not? But at the end of the day, I just need to put my content out there. There's
hmm
people that's gonna love it, and there's people that's not gonna like it. You know what I mean? And that's
Absolutely.
okay. And even though I know those things, I have to keep reminding myself, that hey, just post that content. If they like it, they like it. If they love it, they love it. If they don't, they don't, and it's okay. Yeah.
Wow. You're learning and you're learning
Mhm.
quickly. I applaud you for that. Can I ask
Thank
how
you.
old you are?
I'm 32 years old.
32 and very mature.
Thank you. Thank you
Very,
so much.
very, very mature. So I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you got your strength as a woman. And it seems like your husband is the perfect match for you now. Um, did you want to elaborate on your previous relationships? I heard you said you had two children prior to your
Mhm.
husband and your new baby. Um, Anything that happened in those relationships that just led you to want to be done or led you to want to look for Mr. Perfect? Either or.
So my first child's father, he is African. He was born I'm sorry. He was born and raised in Belgium as well.
Okay.
Um and there was just something missing. Like I didn't like it. Like the romance wasn't there the way that I wanted it to be. It was just, you know, he was a nice guy. Now, don't take me wrong, but it was just something missing. Now, the
Okay.
second one, my daughter's father, he was American, so he already gave me that little soul that I was missing. You know what I mean? Like the little mac and cheese and greens. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit, a little bit. But it didn't work out. First of all, he was way older than me, and we had, he had like issues with alcohol and drugs too. So yeah, it didn't work out, and I'm so glad it didn't work out. But that pushed me to have to wait 3 years until I met my husband, the love of my life. Yeah,
You light up when you say that.
man,
You light up.
listen, I
Something is
love that
going
man.
on
I
good.
love that man.
I
I
love that
love
for
him.
you. I
Yeah,
love that
thank
for
you.
you. How is co-parenting with the children's fathers outside of your marriage? Do they get along with your husband? Is co-parenting going well?
So my first child's father, he's still in Belgium, so he's not seeing our son right now.
Okay.
They're in contact, but I'm not really in contact with him anymore. My son is 11. He got his own phone, so they communicate on their own terms. And my daughter's father, he's not the most present father, but he's not a bad
Gotcha.
dad. Like if I call him and I say, "Hey, can you watch baby girl?" Yes, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna do what he can financially. So I don't hold anything against him.
That's
He's trying
beautiful.
as best as he can because he didn't get that either at a young age. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
he's
really,
battling his own
yeah,
demons.
exactly. So I understand, but honestly, my husband is the best father that I could have asked for all three of them. Like he doesn't do more for our baby than he does for the two other ones.
They're
He's
all his.
great. Yes.
I
And
love
he
that.
treats them as such. Yes.
I love that. That's how my stepdad was with me. Me and
Love
my
that.
mom got together when I was 1 years old, and
Yeah.
he was my dad. He's deceased now. Both him and my mom are deceased, but
I'm sorry to
he
hear
was
that.
amazing and very instrumental in my life. And he didn't make a difference between me
Yes.
and when my mom finally gave him a child. There was no difference. He just had a girl
Right.
and a boy.
Right. I
So
love
I
that.
love that. I love that for them. Tell me what brought you to the States?
What brought me to the States? I was actually coming on vacation with my friend, and then I started talking to my second child's father, and that's how I came here. That's how I moved
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Okay. So he's in Ohio.
Yes, he's in Cleveland,
Okay.
Ohio.
Okay. How did you like Cleveland? How did you like the Midwest?
Cleveland was fine. Like I didn't like the weather. And I feel like at times it was very depressive. I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like there's like a cloud around Cleveland. Like people are just, you know what I
I'm from the
mean?
Midwest, so I understand. I'm from Chicago, so
Okay. Well,
it
yeah.
can get dark. It can
Yes,
get dark.
very. I just didn't like the energy there. I need more vitamin D. I need more sun. I need to, when you're
You're a
outside in North
tropical
Carolina,
queen. You're a
yes,
tropical queen, so yeah,
exactly. And I feel like here I can like just smell the trees and the earth. Like I can, you know what I mean? Like I'm more in tune with nature here. From my
yeah.
porch, I can see horses. Like I love it. I love it.
The South is amazing. I love the South.
Yes,
I'm
I
actually
love the South.
I'm moving to the South next year. I'm in Vegas now,
Okay. Oh, I
but
wanted to move to Vegas. Vegas was
it's so
actually where I
hot.
always wanted to move to. Too hot. Oh my
It's
girl,
hot.
it's too hot. Yeah.
Like our temperature is just breaking. I think it's maybe like 69 degrees today, which is amazing
Yes,
because
yes,
we
yes.
went through over 100 degrees for over 100 days,
Oh
which was
my
a record
God.
breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can
Yeah, that's
imagine our
lovely.
electricity bill from the air conditioning.
Yes. Because I've been to Vegas during the summertime and I did not like being outside at
It's so
all.
hot and
Most of all, when you
dry.
open like the hotel doors, it's like you're in an
You can't
oven. Like,
breathe.
it's like,
You
like, wait a
cannot
minute.
breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And
Mm-mm.
Arizona's even worse. So
Oh my God. Yeah. Mm-mm.
yeah. But I'm
No, I
trying
love
to
it
get
in
back to the
here.
South too, so I can sit on my porch and smell the
Yes.
rain
Yes.
coming. Yes,
Yes. Yeah,
yes,
you can
yes, yes,
definitely do
yes.
that here.
Absolutely. And my daughter, she got accepted into a college in North Carolina. So we got some
Really?
decisions to make. Yeah. She's
Oh,
been getting acceptance letters from everywhere in the South. So we got some decisions to make.
right. Oh, I love that for y'all. I love
How
that.
so you said your son is your oldest, he's 11. How old is your baby?
The baby, he's 1 years old. Like he's a
Oh, do you got
year,
all
like
boys?
13 months.
No, you got a
No,
daughter.
a
You got a
boy, a
daughter.
girl, and another boy.
Any more? You plan on having any more? No.
I don't think so. No, I'm too
One more
old.
girl. Balance it out. One more girl.
No, I would want a boy. I would want another boy, actually. Girls are a lot. Like, I love my baby girl. She's perfect, but she's enough. I would want
They
another
have
boy.
so much character. I have two
They
girls. They have a
do.
lot of character.
They do. They really do. I can only handle one of those.
How often do you go back home?
I have not been back home actually since 2017. My family and friends have come to visit me here, but I have not
Okay.
went back home yet.
Any plans on going back home so your kids can experience the culture?
Probably. I'm thinking about 2026, honestly, because I still got stuff to do here. But I'm thinking 2026 will be great.
What
Yeah.
do you got coming up on your agenda with, your business and everything? And I know you just started your content creating. Where do you
Hmm.
want to see everything go?
I honestly would love to have a podcast one day because I love to
Okay.
talk to people. I feel like I would mainly speak to women, you
Okay.
know, give advice about like how to, I hate using that term, but how to handle men and how to speak to a man and how to speak life into a man. But I feel like my target audience would definitely be women.
And that's needed because
Hmm.
women are too busy these days trying to be masculine.
Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes.
hear a lot of women say, I want to be in my soft era. And men have a lot to do with that
Yeah,
because they put them in a position to be masculine.
yeah, yeah.
It's not like back in the old days, with, grandma and grandpa and
Right, right,
granddaddy went out and made the money and brought home the bacon and granny fried it up.
right.
It's not like that anymore. Women are being put in a position to be head of households.
Yeah, I agree.
And they find themselves stuck and not being able to attract a man into their lives because of the way they are. I
Exactly.
myself had to learn to be soft from
Right,
previous
right.
relationships before getting with my husband. So that's definitely a great niche
Yeah.
and it's needed.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
So when you gonna get started?
Tomorrow, I could literally get started today. But yeah, I want to say tomorrow because I actually wanted to make some content about that. But yeah, I'm about to start working on it right now. Like, I don't know why I should wait. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm ready.
Exactly. Get it
I'm ready.
started. I would love to be. I got some stories to tell. I would love to be a
Oh,
guest.
I would love that. You
I'm
could
a
be my
former.
first guest.
Ah, I would love that. I'm a former domestic violence victim.
Yeah,
Um, I love to tell my story. I got them all on TikTok, so I'm
yeah,
very
yeah.
transparent. I think you should do it, and I think
Thank
that
you.
the universe put this together for me to give you a nudge.
Hmm. I agree.
Absolutely.
I
You
agree.
got so much going on. You got great character, a beautiful
Thank
spirit.
you.
Um, yeah. I
Thank you.
love everything you got going on. Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
In the next 10 years, definitely still down south. I don't know if it's going to be Charlotte, but it's definitely going to be down south. Yeah, I think the furthest my husband will go is Charlotte, honestly, because he loves the north. Honestly, he loves the
Okay.
north. He loves being down south, but he don't want to be in a country. Like I wouldn't
Okay.
mind
I
being.
don't blame them.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would not mind being in a country as long as the stores are like 5-10 minutes away from me. You know what I mean? Like I need my stores close to me, okay?
Yeah.
But I
Well,
love
you're
the
not in the
country.
backwoods.
Yes, and I love the country. I don't know why. And I'm a city girl, but I just love the country life. I would love to have horses and, like just a farm. I don't know. I love that.
Yeah, nature. What's your
I love
zodiac
it.
sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay. Okay.
What's yours?
I'm a Capricorn, so I love the earth.
Woo!
I
Mm-hmm.
love the earth. I love the earth. I do.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I love water too. I need a body of water. Wherever I'm at, I need a body of water. I
And
just
that's
love
what
water.
I'm missing here in the desert in Nevada. There's no
Yes.
water.
Yes,
No
I can
water.
see that. Yeah,
We have
it's
to drive to
right.
LA to California to get to the ocean.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So so in the next 10 years, you see yourself in the South. What do you want from your lash business? Do you plan on, operating in the South with your lash business, bringing it where you are? Not
No,
at all?
I would actually just love to do content creating, just
Okay.
create content, have my podcast. That's what I would love to do because that's what I love to do. I talk all day, every day. Like I talk my husband ears out. You know what I mean? So if I can do that for a living, it will be perfect because at the end of the day, I'm going to be tired and I'm not going to be all blah, 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 blah with him. You know what I
You
mean?
can
So
do it. You
yeah,
can do it. I took
that's
a
what I
whole
want to
year
do.
off of work to develop this podcast. And my husband,
Really?
yes, my husband stood behind me. I just recently went back to work
Okay.
because I have 5-month-old twin grandsons and I want to spoil them and do all the great things.
Right.
And the revenue from podcasting and content creating is just not where I need it to be right
Right.
now. And it takes time and it's doing wonderful for me. but it takes time to get to the bag I need it to be.
Right. I get it. I get it.
So
I get it.
having a great support system is always good when you want to venture off into
Mhm.
things like this. And shout out to my husband, because he really didn't want me to go back to work. He wanted me to focus on my dream. And I'm
Yes, I
still
love
doing
that
it.
for you.
I'm
Yeah.
still doing it. I'm going to work. I'm rushing home and I'm recording every day.
Right. Oh, I
Every
love
day.
that. I love
So
that for you.
you can do it. I want to see you do it. I would
Thank
be
you.
so honored to be your first guest.
Thank you.
I really
I
would.
would love that.
And that should be your primary focus, because the women
Mhm.
out here need to hear it. And also men.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
They
Absolutely.
need to hear it
Absolutely.
too. They need
Absolutely.
to hear a woman's perspective so that they can grow as well.
I agree. I definitely agree. Um, One thing I wanted to say is about American men. A lot of them are broken in different ways. Like a lot of them
Mhm.
were not taught how
Yes.
to express emotions at all. You know what I mean? And we, as women, sometimes forget that men are human too. When they're scared, they're scared. You know what I mean? They just cannot show it the way that women are allowed to show it. They can't be like, oh my
Yeah.
God, that man there over there is scary. Let me run. They can't do that. They got to be mad all the time. So when they get home, we need to give them peace and a lot of
Mm.
love and speak life into them, because a lot of them have PTSD, a lot
Yes.
of PTSD, and
Especially
are
our
not
men of color.
exactly. You know what I mean? They have so much PTSD, and I see a lot of women complaining and saying like, he don't open up to me, he's this, he's that. And I get it, because it's a lot of work. It's definitely a lot of work. I even had to do the work with my husband too. And a lot of times it comes from the people, the closest people around them. If they wasn't shown enough love or wasn't shown how to express themselves, they not just gonna trust you. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? If the
Yeah.
person that put me on this earth, I cannot trust them 100%, why would I trust you 100%? So it takes a lot of time and a lot of love to make a black man open up to you and be very, very vulnerable with you. You know what I mean? And that's
I
something that I
agree.
would really love to teach women how to do, because it takes a lot of patience. It takes so much patience. But at
I
the end,
agree.
you can do it. If you give love, patience, and stop trying to be, I'm not going to say the man, but stop trying to have that alpha male energy
That
as a
dominance.
woman.
Yeah. Fall
Yes,
back. Fall back.
exactly. Because it's like when you come with that dominance kind of attitude, and he naturally is like that, all y'all gonna keep doing is bump heads, because at this point he's seeing another man. He's not seeing feminine, he's seeing another
Ah,
man, so he's gonna come at you as a
that's a
man.
good point.
You get what I'm saying? But if
That's
you
a good
come like
point.
softly, he gonna be like, oh, let me try to open up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's never gonna be all like that, because at the end of the day he's still a man. He might be a little like this, but you
Yeah.
just caress him and love on him and speak life into him, and he's gonna start opening up.
Well, I just got
You
chill
know?
bumps.
Mm-hmm.
I just got
Yeah.
chill bumps. That's so true. That's
It
so true.
is. It
It's
is.
like the clash of the titans when both dominant energies come together. But
Exactly.
he's not gonna
Exactly.
bow down.
No, because you're coming with that manly energy. So automatically his instinct is, I'm gonna fight this.
Yeah.
And then we don't understand, because we feel like, well, I have my makeup on, my hair is done, my nails are done. I'm a woman, I'm feminine. No, that's not femininity. That's just
Mm-mm.
aesthetics. You know what I
Yes,
mean? And I feel like nowadays men are starting to be tired of women just looking pretty, but not really be feminine. You
they
know what I'm
are.
saying? Like, they
They
are. Back
are.
in the days, they would just let it slide. Okay, she's a trophy wife. It don't work no more.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? That don't work no more.
Mm-mm.
You have to bring so much more to the table than just be a pretty girl.
They are starting to know their worth.
Yes, and I love that for them.
Yes, they
I
are
love that
starting to
for
know
them.
their worth.
Absolutely. And another discussion that I've had on my page is so when I posted about American men being better than African men, I had a lot of backlash, and African women would tell me, well, they do 50-50 and they don't give you money, or they don't do this. No, thank you. And my thing is, this is just my opinion, okay? If you want equality with household chores, with taking care of the children, why can't you do equality with finances? Because then it's not
Another good
equality.
point. Another
At
good
this point,
point.
it's not equality anymore. You want equality in certain areas, but you don't really want equality. And I'm completely against that, because I did not put my sons into this world just to cater to women. I'm sorry. My sons are more valuable than that. And because I
Yes.
feel like that about my son, this is what I will give a man too. My
Yes.
son did not come into this world just to cater to your daughter's lashes and $800 Brazilian hair. No,
Woo!
absolutely not.
I say the same thing
Mm-mm.
about mine. I said that I saw some young lady. We used to bump heads all the time. I don't know if it was Instagram or Facebook, but she would just post things like, if a man can't do this for me, then he's not a man and I don't want him. Huh?
Right, right.
I didn't birth my child to take care of you.
Exactly.
You have
Thank
to be
you.
responsible and take care of
Yes,
yourself.
yes,
Now, if you come
absolutely.
together and have a meeting of the minds and take care of one another, that's a different story.
That's what I want. Yes,
That's a different story. But
yes.
he should not have to come into this agreement, relationship, or whatever you have, taking you to 4-star and 5-star restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to do movie and Burger King and be
Exactly.
content because this
Yes,
man is giving you some time. He's giving you some
exactly.
time and you're getting to
Exactly.
know each other.
Exactly. And to me, when I say I want a provider, because that's something that I used to say, I want a provider, I didn't mean a financial provider. I meant I want him to provide safety. I want him to
Yes,
provide security. I want him to provide love. I want him
yes,
to provide attention. I want him to provide me with quality time. That is a provider to me. But for
yes,
women, a lot of times the definition of a provider is just a man that's going to take care of everything. But what
no.
about himself? And then you wonder why he got anger issue, and you wonder why he don't really want to deal with you. Is because first of all, he cannot really express to you how he feels, because then you're gonna say that he's acting like a woman and he's too
Mm-hmm.
feminine. So he's
Yep.
shutting down now. Now he's shutting down. He don't even want to express how he feels, so he's just gonna be mean with you. And yes, men are human too. You know what I mean? So what they're
Absolutely.
gonna do is shut down. We gonna be like, "Ah, ah, 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 ah." They're not gonna do all that.
And
They're
then
gonna
when he
shut
shuts
down.
down, he puts up that wall, the woman comes back, oh, you're cheating.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
He's only being guarded, baby girl.
Yeah. And they can't win. They really can't win.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you are or not, and I don't mean no offense. I
Mm-hmm.
used to like the feminist movement because I really didn't understand it back in the days. I thought that feminists were more so like speaking up for women and, having women rights and stuff like that. But I'm starting to feel like feminists hate men, like, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing so much hate from feminists. And I'm like, ooh, like, I don't even want to be part of that. I thought that we were only fighting for rights to work, to be able to wear pants, because 100 years ago, we couldn't wear pants. You know what I mean?
Burning the bras at Woodstock, all of that.
Yeah. I thought it
No,
was that.
you have your different groups, and a lot of them are using hate speech and hate words, towards the male. But you know, it's selfishly based on their own experiences.
Exactly. Yeah. And I understand.
It's selfishly based on their own experience. And all men aren't alike, regardless
No.
of what you think.
Mm-mm.
And maybe that man just wasn't for you.
Exactly.
Because a
Exactly.
man is going to conform to the woman that he loves.
Yeah.
He's going to naturally provide.
Mhm.
He's going to naturally take care of her. And she has to reciprocate that in some type of way. If he's coming in and he's paying all the bills and he's doing all the finances, you have to do your part too. He doesn't
Exactly.
owe you that.
No, not at all. Not at all. I agree with you.
He
I
doesn't
agree
owe you that.
100%. Yeah.
Like you said, allow him to be masculine so you can be soft with him. So you can
Exactly.
allow him to open up to you.
Yes. Yes. And it's a beautiful thing once they start opening up to you. Once they really trust
Mhm.
you and trust
Mhm.
that you got their best interest, the way they open up to you and are vulnerable with you, it's like my husband isn't scared to tell me anything anymore when he
That's
used to be.
beautiful.
You know what I mean? He used to be. Certain things he didn't want to tell me because he didn't know if I was going to use it against him, or he just didn't want to be vulnerable. You know what I
How
mean?
did you get him to open up to you?
Instead of being like this, like a man, I started understanding I need to be softer. I understand that life has conditioned me to become like this, but I'm grown now. I'm 32 years old. I cannot make the same mistakes that I was making in my 20s anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I really had to think about, because I took a lot of my 20s behavior into my early 30s. Well, when I turned 30, because I didn't have a relationship in between. You know, I went from this man 3 years later to another man. I still have that 27-year-old mentality because that was my last relationship. So I had to understand, like, within those 3 years, like, I became more, I don't want to say manly, but I had more of a, like a alpha
Your
energy
masculinity was coming out. It was coming out
because I
based on
had
your
to.
previous relationships. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't have no man there, so I had to become that. But then I had to understand I have to let this man be a man and just be softer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, let him cool down, show him love. No matter what he did, I would just keep showing him love. I would keep showing support. Even when he fell down, I would uplift him. And that worked for us. That really worked for us.
That's amazing. That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. My husband used to be a real dominant energy, real masculine, real
Mm-hmm.
guarded, for many, many years. Many years. And
Mm-hmm.
it has a lot to do with your upbringing
Yes.
and things that occurred in his life. And he wouldn't talk. He wouldn't talk. Now it's nothing but pillow talk. He
Right.
brings it out because I had to provide a safe space for him, if that makes sense. Provide a safe
Absolutely.
space for him and let him know that I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to walk this walk and heal with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was always guarded, always thinking I was going to judge, just like you
Yes.
said. And
Yes.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm in this with you. Let's heal together.
Exactly. It's us against the world, not against each other. And that's something that I had to keep telling my husband. Like,
Yeah.
don't get defensive when I tell you something. If you feel like my delivery wasn't good, just tell me that. You can't tell me that. You have the right to tell me, like, hey, those are
Yeah.
trigger words that you just used for me. Those are trigger words. It may not be for you, but those are my trigger words. And I had to learn his trigger words. And all he has to tell me is, hey, Tracy, can you please say this a different way? You know what I'm saying? Or, I
I
don't
love
really
that.
understand what you tried to say. Can you say it in a different way? I would keep telling him to do that. And we now have got to the point where I know his trigger words, so I don't use them no more. Because I feel like maybe at one point I was a little petty and I was using them because I was hurt too. And hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people. Yes,
But when he
ma'am.
was hurting me, he wasn't doing it on purpose. I had to teach him all those things too. You know what I mean? And he taught me a
Mm,
lot too. I had to grow. He made me grow. But I feel like what really made me grow is the love that I have for him made me
yes.
grow a lot. Like, I had to grow because I couldn't, he's just not the type of man that I could afford to lose. You know what I
Amen.
mean? Like, somebody that I just feel so comfortable with my children, I couldn't lose that man. So I had to do the work myself too. I had to grow, and I really did. Like, within this last year, and most of all this last months, like, it's been amazing. It's really been amazing.
You have a beautiful story, Tracy K.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
love it. Love it. Love it. Tell us, I just want to know real quick. Give
Yeah.
us the difference between African men and American men. Because I've heard like African men are really, really dominant and controlling. Is that true? Oh, she had to take a sip.
Yes, it is very true. And
Okay.
it's because, again, I like to go back to what made them like that. Their grandfathers taught them that. Like, the girls in the house, let's say there's 4 girls and 6 boys in a household, in an African household. Only the girls are going to cook. Only the girls are going to clean. They thought to
Mm,
be wives, because the mother will tell you, like, hey, you're going to be somebody's wife one day. You need to learn how to cook. Hey, you're going to be somebody's wife one day. You need to learn how to clean. Hey, you're going to be somebody's wife today. You need to know how to take care of your husband. And the men are thought to be sole providers.
okay.
So that's
Okay.
where it starts. So their mentality, I don't blame them. I just feel like, as of today, with the information time that we're in right now,
Hmm.
they should know better and do better. You know,
I agree.
we're living in harder times. Things are way more expensive now. We need to be a team at this point. You know what I mean? What our grandfathers and grandparents did, that was another time. Bread used to be 5 cents at that time, to where now it's $5. You know what I
Yes.
mean? We need to work together. Um, And also, affection is not something that's really, um, how can I say that? Like, African people are not very affectionate.
I've heard that.
They're not affectionate.
They have
Like,
like a really thick skin.
yes, and you definitely don't show affection in front of like your family, your mother, your father, and stuff like that. Mm-mm.
Wow.
So they were not shown that as children. So they also don't know how to give it.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to American men, like American men, they go like, I cannot speak for all of them. Okay. I
Yeah.
can never speak for, a whole country, a whole population. But I think that American men are more romantic. American men understand that they have certain things that they need to do in a relationship as well, like household chores, taking care of the children. And I see that so much more here. Like on the page, on the comments, I was also told, well, um, Black American men are not really present in the household.
Well,
Okay, I
that's
know
not
that
true.
it is not true.
Not for everybody.
Exactly. But one thing that I want to say is African men are in the house, right? A lot of them are in the house, but are they really present? No.
Ah,
Do they conversate with the children? Not really. Do they
wow.
joke with the children? Not really. But they're there though.
So they're
You
just
know what
there
I
to
mean?
bring in the money.
Exactly. Exactly. A lot of them. I was fortunate to have a great father. And I even had this conversation with my best friend yesterday. Like, we had great fathers, but it wasn't a normal thing. Like, you didn't see those kind of fathers often at all. I probably only know like 10 men
Wow.
that were like that. Yeah. And 5 out of all those men are my father's brothers.
Makes sense then.
Yeah. You know what I
So
mean?
they
Like,
had a great upbringing as well
yes.
then.
Yes. They had a great father. He was very jokey with his kids, which to his siblings was really weird. Like, no, you don't talk like that with kids. You don't really interact with kids. You know what I'm saying? That's things that he used to hear. But he was like, that's not
Wow.
who I am. Like, he loved joking with his kids. He loved doing things with his kids, which is not
Yeah.
really something that African fathers do. It's just a cultural thing. They love to keep. And I feel like back in the days, it used to be like that here too, where your elders would tell you, what is something that Americans used to say? Stay in a child's place.
Children should be seen and not
And not
heard.
heard. Yes, that's what it was. Exactly. But Africans
I do
still have
not
that
believe in that.
mentality. Now, me neither. But African people still have that mentality till this
Wow.
day. You
So
know
it
what I
makes
mean?
me think of the movie Coming to America with Eddie
Hmm.
Murphy, where his dad was the king, mom was the queen, and he sat at the far end of the
Yeah.
table and they really didn't communicate, and how they sexualized the women in the movies to be, at his beck and call and throw roses at his feet and bathe them and things like that. So
Yes,
that's actually customary.
exactly. And I don't remember who she was again. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I'm still black. Don't take my black card away from me. But the lady that he was supposed to marry.
Was it Vanessa Bell Calloway, the chosen wife, the one who barked
Yes.
like a dog?
Yes.
Vanessa Bell Calloway.
You see how
That's
she
her
didn't
real
really have
name.
dialogue at all. Like, everything he would ask her is pretty much whatever you want me to be, because that's how African women are raised. They're raised
Wow.
to be their husband's wives.
And
They
nothing
are
more.
raised to be their husband's wives and nothing more.
Wow.
And to me, in the movie, they actually showed you what it really was. Like, she was just raised to be his wife. That's it.
So y'all hear that, viewers? That is very much customary in
It is.
African cultures.
It is. And it's
Wow.
starting to change right now. Most of all, with my generation, it's starting to change right now. But you still have a lot of people that think like that, because also African people are not really critical thinkers. And I'm not trying to be funny when
Okay.
I say that, but we are pretty much raised to only believe what your parents teach you. What your parent
Mm.
tells you is what it is. To where American people are like, I have a mind of my own. This
Yeah.
don't sound right. You know what I mean? And I just don't understand how you can just believe your parents 100% when your parents are human just like you. They were a child just like you. They were teenagers just like you. So how can they be 100% right about everything?
That's so
That don't make
true.
no sense to me.
That's so true.
But
My
African
children
people,
correct me all the time. They're adults. They correct me all the time.
because they have a mind of their own.
Hmm.
And a lot of African women were not taught to speak up about things. You know what I mean? So when they see me, they're like, oh, she's aggressive. She's acting like she's an American woman. No, I'm not. I'm acting like myself.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
freedom of speech and I will use it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's also a reason why, because so in the comments, you had a lot of like black American women saying, well, my Nigerian man treats me right. Girl, because he about to get cussed out if he don't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's not gonna try an American sister. He's gonna try an African sister, but he know better than to try the American sister.
We gonna get all the smoke.
Okay?
That's so
Those fools
true.
will be in trash bags by the door. Don't play with her now.
To the
They
left,
know
to the
better.
left.
They actually know better when it comes to American women. They know not to play with them. That's all it is.
Well, that's good to know. That is so good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Is your husband African?
No, he's American.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Girl.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. And that's why it's working out well, because
Yes.
you have had the best of both worlds. You have had your culture
Yes.
and the American culture.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like you've merged them together perfectly.
Absolutely. Yes, I did.
Perfectly.
Yes.
Which makes you damn near perfect.
Thank you. But I love American culture. Like, Black American culture is amazing. And you guys don't even know the impact that y'all have in the rest of the world.
Really?
Girl, if you look at pictures of late 1990s and early 2000s, the guys used to dress like the guys here. You know what I mean? The music, even like music, like y'all have so much influence through music and movies that y'all don't even realize. Like, I show my husband stuff from like the early 2000s there, and he's like, wait a minute, y'all used to dress like us. Yes, and we even tried to talk like y'all.
So we're trendsetters, huh?
Yeah, girl, you don't even know. Yes, y'all are. Yes, y'all really are. And y'all don't even know it because you hear. And I feel like America is so segregated from the rest of the world that y'all
We
don't
are.
really get to see the rest of the world. But we see you. We watch your movies. We listen to your music. The rest of the world listens to American music.
So that means we got to be better and do better.
Exactly. Because y'all are trendsetters.
We have to be better and do better, guys. Do you hear
And y'all
this?
have a beautiful culture. Like, Black Americans have
Thank
a
you.
beautiful culture. Great food. Oh my God, this food made me gain 60 pounds.
That's soul
So,
food to do it to you.
girl,
That's soul
like
food to do
cornbread,
it to
mac
you.
and cheese, candy, yams, fried
Yes.
chicken. Girl, yes. And not just the food, like even the way y'all speak is cultural.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's y'all culture.
We have our own tongue. We do. We definitely have our own
Exactly.
tongue.
Exactly. Your own style, your own everything, your own traditions. Like jumping the
Yeah.
broom is such a beautiful tradition
Yes.
to me. I was just telling my husband, like, why didn't we do it? So I'm gonna take a broom next year on our anniversary.
You
And I
got
think I'm
to
gonna
jump
do
the
with him.
broom.
I know. Can I do
I
it
actually
now?
have my
Too
broom of
late.
20 years hanging right here in my studio. My
I
broom is
love
right here on the
that.
wall.
I love
You
that.
have to jump the broom.
I know. I want to do it. I don't even know why we didn't do it. I didn't even think about it. We only had 2 weeks to prepare for the wedding. So I guess.
But somebody has to gift you a broom. So if you allow me, I'll gift you a broom.
Oh
I
my
will
God,
gift
I
you a
would love
broom.
that. Thank
Yes,
you.
I will have my friend. I will get with her and have her decorated. You let me know
Oh,
the colors. Please
thank
allow me to gift you
you.
your
I
broom.
would love that. I would love that.
Okay,
I would love that
beautiful.
so much. Thank
Beautiful.
you.
So when this is all over, we got time because we follow each other
Yeah.
on TikTok. You can
Yeah.
send me your information. I'll gift you the broom.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you. I really appreciate that. Like, that
Yes,
means so much to me. I didn't
ma'am.
even know that you had to be gifted one.
Yeah, someone needs to gift it to you.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. It's usually a family member or elder or someone, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
I love
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, you got to jump the broom.
Yes,
Perfect.
I love that. That's such a beautiful tradition. Like, you guys have such a beautiful culture. And I will keep fighting for Black Americans because at the end of the day, my children are African Americans, literally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They're literally African and American. So I will keep fighting for
because
them.
we're told that Africans don't like us.
I want to say that a lot of them don't like you, but it's because of the things they've heard. And again, because critical thinking is not really a thing, they just believe everything they've been taught. My father studied here in Atlanta in the 80s and 90s, and he said those people are amazing. Those people are fun. Those people are welcoming. Those people are great. You know what I mean? And if they're not, if they have messed up ways, you have to understand where they come from. Why did they become like that? And show them even more love. So those are the things that resonated in my head when I came here. You know, those are the things that I've been taught since I was a little kid. And that's why I came here with a very, very open mind. And I've been nothing but welcomed and loved. More than my own people. Honestly, I found my people.
Yes.
I found my
your
people.
tribe.
This is my tribe. Yes, this is my tribe. Since nowadays you can identify as whatever you want, I identify as an African American woman.
And technically you are. Technically you are.
Right.
Technically you are. You've been here. You've been in the States. You've given birth in the States to African American children.
Yes.
So welcome to America, and you are officially a Black girl.
Yes, I am.
Well, it was amazing having you here with me today. I hope you come back.
Yes, absolutely.
I would love to have you back.
Talk about. I would love that too.
I would love to have you back. Tell the viewers where they can follow you, where they can catch your content, and just vibe out with you, because you're definitely a vibe. Let the viewers know where they can find you.
So definitely on TikTok at MarriedAF. That's MarriedAF, MarriedAF, on TikTok, and also our Facebook dating experience on Instagram and Facebook. Our Facebook dating experience. Yeah.
I got to go follow those pages because I don't think I'm following those.
But it's actually our FB dating experience.
Okay.
Yeah, Facebook.
Guys, make sure you go check them out and follow them. I'm sure hubby will be joining you on the podcast too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to be a guest. Thank you again, Tracy K, for sitting on the sofa with us today. It's been a pleasure, y'all. We got to get out of here. We got shit to do.